And I think we're live. In any case, today I'll talk a little bit about the Kavanaugh. This is probably my last video about the related to the Kavanaugh debacle, but it's really about our descent into the status of a banana republic, basically. What the Democrats are doing, they've kind of made the full transition so that now they want a politics based purely on, well, one thing, racial and ethnic grievance. They've sort of stoked the stoked fears and resentments now that they're considered now that the Republicans are considered the sort of the white male party. Not really male, because a majority of white women supported Donald Trump, but they're basically considered the white party. So now the Democrats are trying to other all the people that primarily support them. They're trying to stigmatize and ostracize white people and transform the country's politics into just a pure manifestation of raw racial grievance, which is what you saw during the Kavanaugh hearings with people like Mazie Hirono and Kirsten Gillibrand and Dick Durbin and Dianne Feinstein, of course. They want to marry that to sort of a Swedish raw anti-male radical feminist agenda. So you sort of have the worst of both worlds, where descending into a third world banana republic along the lines of what you see in, say, South Africa, which is currently unraveling. The notion of a rainbow nation put together by left-wing defenders of that country has sort of evaporated. So you have people over there like Julius Malema and the economic freedom fighters, which is a pure kind of like a hybrid, rather, of old style Marxism, just kind of grafted on to this pure hatred of and resentment of the so-called interlopers, the white Afrikaners. So it's sort of Hugo Chavism. It's a 21st century version of Marxism, which is based on race. And that's what the Democratic Party is trying to achieve right now, even though it backfired horrendously in 2016. Hillary Clinton attempted to ride the wave of this resentment against the evil white male, and it was a complete failure because most of the voters are white. Most of the population is white still. So you can't stoke racial hatred of a particular group that comprises the majority of the electorate and expect to be rewarded for that. But Democrats are still putting all of their eggs into this basket, and they're broadening. They're expanding their canvas a little bit, in the sense that it's not just anti-white hatred. It's also a sort of moral, this weird perversion of neo-Puritanism, where anyone who is not a woman is demonized, and women have extra constitutional rights, or the constitutional rights that are afforded to citizens are suspended if you're male. So you have this strange anti-American, ahistorical sort of banana republic type of way of practicing politics that has become the norm for the Democratic Party. And we'll see how successful it is in about a month. We'll see the results, whether or not they'll be rewarded. They're already being punished in Senate races. That's one thing. They're being punished in Senate races in red states. So, but that hasn't deterred them. The senators from those states have still marched in lockstep to this new beat. Well, we'll see if we'll descend into South African style racial warfare, or if we can salvage something of our republic. Stay tuned.